I know you're eyeing my best dad ever sign.
I like that. I thought that was pretty cool right there.
I appreciate that. I got it from my kids, but I'm a little jittery right now with you here on this front because the video I saw of you sitting on the turf and you sitting your kids down and telling them Dad just played his last game as the confetti's coming down. You're in your uniform. Holy cow, man! That one blew me away, Andrew Whitworth.
That was a special moment. It was a cool opportunity right there where I had all four of them for just a second, and I realized, hey, I got this little moment. I can kind of just sit with them and share kind of what was on my heart and what I was feeling, and they kind of knew it was coming.
Sure.
But they love football. They love being a part of the Rams organization. They're such big fans of everybody there, and they consider everyone family. So I knew it was a good time to sit down with them and just let them understand that this is probably it for me, and we can still be fans and we can still be involved, but this is kind of the end of that road for me, and I wanted them to know I was committing to that.
Did they, because I know my kids too, like with confetti coming down, the lights, the music, the game had just ended, did they really understand what you were telling them? Some of them, even the younger ones, really understand what Dad was actually expressing in that moment?
I think Catherine was probably more interested in hitting me with the confetti. Yeah, so that was probably the only thing. She's 7.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's the only thing she really cared about in the moment. But no, she listened. But the boys really, and Sarah, my oldest daughter, I think for them it's an emotional roller coaster because they've kind of gone through the age of, I would say like 6 to 9. It's like they're excited and every game's so much fun. And then all of a sudden now, 11, and 10, they start kind of realizing like this game takes a toll on Dad, and they see kind of the injuries and they see some of those things. And I think it starts to make them be a little nervous and scared throughout the game, and they lose a little bit of the fun part just because they're a little bit concerned about Dad being okay every time he comes home.
Yeah, and I think that is part of the Brady conversation that I think a lot of people are missing.
Yeah.
That they just think, well, he just loves the game too damn much, or he's so good. Of course he's going to keep playing. And you got to factor that in, right? I mean,
you really do. I mean, it starts to be a little, like I know my oldest daughter, Sarah, it got to the point where she didn't even like to even watch anymore. She'd kind of sit in the back of the suite and not pay attention. Because I think for her, it just became like, I just want, especially after last year with me tearing my PCL and MCL and her kind of seeing that battle and the struggle it was to come back.
Out, like you getting carted off.
Yeah, getting carted off. And I think that's always been kind of something that's told on her. And so it's gotten less fun to be at the games and more just she wants the Rams to win and me to be okay. So I think, it's one of those things, look, I've accomplished a lot of things in this game. I've had a lot of great opportunities, had a ton of cool relationships, and I can still be involved in different ways and not have to go out there and be on the field necessarily putting myself at risk.
So what's the first thing you did knowing you don't have to be ready for a season? Give me the first thing you're like, screw it, I'm going to do this.
You know what? I was actually just talking to Gio Bernard, a former teammate of mine in Cincinnati. He was with Tampa the last couple of years, and he was saying, just sending me kind of a congratulations for retiring. And he goes, but I know you're a maniac. You probably worked out today already. And I said, I did actually. I said, oh yeah, I'm getting after it. I've been kind of training, trying to lose some weight, and dieting probably better than I ever have.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
It's one of those things you got to find something new to be passionate about. So I'm trying to get in shape and get to the point where I can run around, play with the kids, have some fun, and feel a little better about my body and where I'm at. So obviously taking some weight off the joints and a little less pressure is going to be helpful with that.
Okay. All right. I'm impressed by that.
Yeah, got to work.
Normally, I just think you would just be like loaded up. Like I've seen some guys who are just loaded up, just the hell with it.
Well, I want to get out on the golf course. I want to improve the swing, Rich. I got to get some, a lot of body in the way when you're no lineman. You're 6'7", 340. It's a long way down to the ground with that clubs, right?
So what's our game looking like? What do we got here?
We're getting down there. I'm probably 4 or 5 index, something like that.
Come on.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna go in low this year. I'm shooting for the 0 this year. I'm putting it out there. That's my goal. I'm shooting for the 0. I'm going scratch. That's my goal.
And by the way, I'm very impressed. Another Ram of note who sat in this chair, Marshall Falk, will not tell his handicap in person or out loud.
That just means he's a good bettor, because he wants to set the handicap on the right day.
Yeah, he wants the candy. Yeah. He wants the candy, and he doesn't want to give out any information. So what's the longest you can hit a golf ball? Like, what do you got?
Well, I mean, obviously with my size and strength, hitting it a long ways is not really an issue. I can hit it up there with some of the big drivers on tour probably, but doesn't mean I hit it straight. They might hit it 9 out of 10 times like that. I hit it 2 out of 10 times like that.
Well, you just named Bryson DeChambeau's game to a T pretty much right there.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean,
I like
he
hitting
has
out
no
of the
idea
rough, all right? I prefer the rough to the fairway.
So 3 bills every time?
Oh, yeah. With a driver for sure. Yeah.
Didn't even hesitate.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, easy. No, I mean, for instance, Sam Burns is a friend. He plays on tour. He's a tremendous player, young guy, and I've played with him before. And I mean, I can get close sometimes to his drives. I mean, I'll be up there with him, but yeah, I mean, obviously, I can't hit it consistently like those guys. So I got a lot of mass to get out of the way. So we got to get leaned out. We got to get ready to go. I got to dial it in, man. I'm attacking the senior tour or something. What's out there?
Very good, Andrew Whitworth here.
Unrealistic, expectation, but let's do it.
No, but who can say no? I mean, look at that. I mean, honestly, when you guys went through like a 3-game losing streak this year, everybody thought Rams are toast. Now look at you. Now look at you right now.
That's right.
Are you coming for Romo right now? Is that what you're doing?
No, I mean, I probably got some years to go before that, but I'm going to put in the work and we'll see where we end up.
That's a yes?
That's a yes. That's absolutely a yes.
Okay, very good. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here